Okay, I'm going to go ahead and introduce week 7 to you, which is September the 24th through the 30th. We're going to be looking at verbs that end in AR, ER, and IR. You're going to want to study pages 58 to 66. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to describe your physical appearance, your nationality, and some of your personality traits to others. You should also be able to use verbs that end in AR, ER, and IR to tell what you and other people like to do in Spanish. You should also be able to read 2 short texts on the Spanish-speaking world and a student from Spain describing her math class, and be able to answer short answer questions on what you have read, which demonstrates your ability to read and comprehend short passages in Spanish. All of this week's assignments address student learning outcomes 1, 2, and 5 and are due on the 27th. You're going to want to start this week off by watching your instructor-made videos, and then, which are right here, which go over your regular verbs and vocabulary. And after you're done, you're going to want to click on the class participation forum, click on the thread, hit reply, and post any questions or concerns you have about the material covered in the videos. Okay. Then you also have a reading comprehension quiz, which you're going to click on. And you'll see 2 passages, El Mundo Hispano and Una Estudiante de España, a student from Spain, is describing her math class. So after you're done reading this, you're going to hit Attempt Quiz Now. You only have 1 attempt, so make sure you don't open it until you're ready. You have a few short answer questions, and remember, these have to be graded manually. If you misspell something, or if I'm asking for a number and you write it and I put in the actual number as the answer, it's going to count it wrong, even though it's not necessarily wrong. So just be patient. I will go back in and give back credit. I mean, I go in and look at these manually and sometimes end up giving back credit to people. And then the rest of the questions are true, false. When you're done, you're going to hit finish attempt. And you also have this week assignment 9, where you're going to visit My Language Labs and complete these activities. So you'd click on this, which will take you out to My Language Lab. Okay. So your My Language Labs would look like this. You're going to want to go into assignments and click on course calendar or your to-do list. I like the course calendar better. You're going to click on the 27th, which is when you have these assignments are due. And then you're going to click on each assignment and complete, and you can do it as many times as you would like before the due date. And but if you're doing it more than 3 times, I would suggest reaching out to me. Okay. You also have oral dialogue preparation. The workshop was in the week above, in week 6. Okay, so actually I'm wrong. It's not in week 6. The first, it should be right here, which I've since moved. I had it in the wrong week. You are going to start your script for your second oral dialogue. So when you're ready, you're going to open up the dialogue and then, okay. So you're going to want to open up that oral dialogue preparation. Now it's in the right phase. It should be in the submission phase. A minute ago it was in the one of the final phases. It'll tell you what you're supposed to do. You're getting ready to post your first vlog or video blog in Spanish. You have decided to describe an important person in your life, a friend, a family member, or an influential teacher. You need to give a description of him or her orally, including the following information. You need to tell me this person's name, their relationship to you, their nationality or where they're from, what he or she studies or does for a job, a physical description of them and some aspects of their personality, and other interesting facts like their favorite book, music, things you do together. You're going to write out what you plan to say in 3 weeks when the presentation is actually due, and also make notes of any words you're not sure how to pronounce. So you'll click on the Start Preparing Your Submission, and you're going to write your script right here, and then you're going to hit Save Changes. Okay. Then next week, the workshop will get moved down to week 8, and when you click on it, you're going to get fellow classmates that you are going to critique, as well as I'm going to go through and critique them, and then after fall break, you'll actually do the recording, okay? And that's everything that you have to do for this week.